Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com. You know this, man, New School son DJ Tarzan here on Hip Hop since 1987. Listen, man, I'm here with a special guest to the right of me, man. Before I go any further, I'm definitely going to let him introduce himself. What's going on with you, my guy?
What's good, DJ Tarzan? This is GEMINIJYNX from the home of hip-hop, Bronx, New York. You know the vibes.
Okay. So, all right, so you're definitely from the home of hip-hop. Tell us a little bit about the Bronx before you go any further with anything. I mean, that was kind of, questions that I wanted to ask a little further down the line, but you said it from the rip. So tell us about the Bronx. And I mean, you growing up in the Bronx, you grew up in the Bronx, born and raised? All right, so tell us about the Bronx. Tell us about it.
Well, Bronx is pretty rough, growing up in the Bronx, you go through a lot of things that a lot of other states don't go through. And like, when you explain stories to people from other states, they think you have like some type of PTSD and shit. So it's like, it's stories that they never heard of, and they be like, whoa, shit, you really went through that? Are you okay? Like, that type of shit. So like, should be regular to us, like all types of crazy shit, like seeing niggas get murdered, drugs everywhere, like fiends everywhere in the corner, shit like that. Like, you see regular, like that's regular shit to us, you feel me?
Now, growing up, seeing all that, I mean, how did you find your way to maneuver, and not become one of those, victims or, addicts on the ground and all that stuff? How did you find your way to stay focused and do what you're doing today?
Well, it has a lot to do with the people that are around me, like my family. I got a lot of strong-minded people around me, a lot of good influences around me, so it helped me keep level-headed, even though I see like a lot of the bullshit that goes around in the city. Like I said, it's just the people around me that help me have a vision in life. You know what I'm saying?
Vision, that's great. That's a great thing to always have. You feel me? Not a lot of artists have it. I'm behind the mic a lot. So I get to ask a lot of questions. A lot of artists don't know where they want to go. They kind of just want to. Sometimes I feel like they got one foot in front of the other. You know what I mean? Too fast. You need to do a little more groundwork and stuff. You don't know what you're really doing. I can ask them a question. They don't really know anything. You feel me? Who are some of the inspirations musically? Matter of fact, musically, life. People, anybody. What are some of the the inspirations for you growing up?
Well, growing up, I listened to a lot of Pac, Biggie, Pun in my early ages, but then it transformed into like 50, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Kanye, a little bit of Drake, So those are my musical influences. I'll keep it musical for now, since that's the vibes here tonight.
Yeah, I heard you say Drake. Now tell us about this. The Drake of the BX. How did that come about?
Well, for the past few years, like I get it from a lot of people, like strangers, family, friends. Like everybody call me Drake on some joking around shit, and like it actually helped me in life, because as you know, the females love Drake. So you could already imagine what type of, you feel me, what type of pull that had, what type of effect that had. But yeah, man, I'm doing my own thing. I ain't really focused on like the titles and shit. I'm just here being me,
As you should. So what are the things you're working on? I know you got a single out right now called Remote with featuring Taliban's. Can you tell us some more about that feature?
Yeah, Taliban's is actually an artist that I've been working with since 2012. I think we got probably over like 200 to 300 songs together. Yeah, I used to I engineer, so I'm not just an artist. I do everything on my own, so everything's in-house. But yeah, that feature came about last year. I had recorded that verse, and I was looking for like a feature. I was trying to like see who I could get in there that would be the proper fit for it, and I just figured, why wouldn't I put my boy on that shit? You feel me? So we locked in. We went to the Sony studios. He signed to Sony Orchard. So we locked in over there at that studio, and we got it done. We shot the video in their studio. Shout out to Sony for letting us rock with that too, because I ain't a signed artist. And yeah, that shit had a big effect, and it's going viral, fake viral right now, man.
Now you mentioned that you were an engineer. What's the process? Because I know I don't. You're the first engineer I've ever interviewed. Like, what's the process? You know, how does that come about? Like, are you recording yourself? Like, and I know you hear things a little different. Like, what's how's that?
Well, I've been doing it for, this is like my 12th, almost 13th year now, and I've been doing it for myself since day one. So it makes things a lot easier for me now, like making my sound clear, because I've had so much practice for the past few years. I mean, it's pretty tough because I sit there for hours trying to get my sound right. Sometimes, like, the verse is easy. That comes out easy. It's quick to record. I record myself in my own booth. But it's just sometimes, like, I'm like a perfectionist. So the sound has to sound right to me, or else I cannot put it out. You know what I'm saying?
All right, as you should. You feel me? A lot of people rush their music. They put it out to the public. It's not mixed, mastered. It's all over the place. Levels is all crazy, and a lot of people don't realize that's a real reason why the music isn't getting played. It doesn't sound good. I mean, your bars might be great, your flow might be great, but the shit sounds horrible. You feel me? So, that's definitely important, and that's, something from an engineer. I know you deal with a lot of people that don't understand that. So what type of music are you making out here? What's the target? Who are you musically?
Well, musically, I'm a Gemini. The name speaks for itself. I don't have like a genre that I stay stuck to. I do a lot of different types of sounds. Like, there's actually a playlist that I dropped this summer. Every Friday, I was dropping a single, and they all come from different genres, different sounds. So it's not like one sound, one street. You know what I'm saying? It's not a one-way street for me. I try to cover like everything that I'm comfortable with, and everything that I know that I'll sound good with musically. So I don't try to like keep myself in one area. You know what I'm saying? I like to expand out to areas, and it sounds good. Like, sonically, it sounds good with all of the genres that I touch up. I do like hip hop, of course, rap, R&B, trap. I've even tried some pop songs. I got a Afro beat song that I just dropped in that playlist too that I mentioned earlier. So like, I'm trying to touch up on everything. I'm trying to stay on one track with it. I'm trying to touch like the universe with it. You know what I'm saying?
So besides music, what else are you like trying to get out of this? Like right now, right now where we're on a platform right now that I'm trying to use as a tool to get to another level. You feel me? Like, is hip hop a tool? Is this something that you're trying to take to get to a different business venture, or are you really trying to just stay here and live your career after this?
Well, for right now, I'm focused on music. I would love to try different avenues, like acting and things of that such. But right now, I'm mainly focused on the music because that's my passion. Like, I really like live and breathe this shit. I don't just do it for the clout or for a trend. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this for like 12 plus years, so it's really I'm really focused on the music right now more than anything.
All right. Speaking of clout, I love when people say clout. When they say clout, I think of one rapper, and it's very popular right now. You know what I mean? I think I'm going with that. Sometimes clout can be good if you know how to use it. Sometimes clout could be bad if you don't know how to use it. Right now we have a rapper by the name of 6ix9ine, who was chasing a lot of clout, and he kind of had the clout, but he just went overboard with it. But now he's out in the public eye, and he's doing a lot of telling. But people are on the fence of should he be telling or should he not be telling. I want to know what's your opinion on that right there.
Well, when it comes to the street code, everybody knows that you shouldn't be telling. That's just a fact right there. So I can't really agree with the things that he's doing right now. I've also never been in his position. I haven't been in the shoes that he's in, so I can't really speak too much on that. All I know is you shouldn't be snitching. Like, that's just not allowed. That ain't valid. So I mean, it's a fucked up situation that he's in. Sometimes you just gotta be careful of the people you surround yourself with. That's what it really boils down to. The people that you surround yourself with, the people that you call your friends, your family, like, you gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure you've had people around you that they don't have the best interest for you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I wish him the best. I don't want to touch up too much on that topic, but I'm gonna just leave it at that, man, because that shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Definitely crazy. And a lot of other things. I'm still finding a lot, like a lot of things. You know what I mean? I'm like, why are you bringing in all these other people? But yeah, let's skip that. So another thing that I noticed that you've been doing, you've been dropping a freestyle every Friday. Now, I mean, talk to us. Tell us what's the purpose of that, and and what's the your whole genius behind that situation.
Well, the reason I've been doing that is because I dropped, I want to say probably like maybe like 15, 16 mixtapes since I really like got into it. I did like 2 EPs in the past like 3 years, so I figured let me take a different approach. Cause like it's the singles right now that's winning in the game. So I decided to drop a single every Friday for the summer. Since everybody get lit for the summer, everybody want the vibes in their playlist and shit. I figured I'd make my own playlist and just make it a different type of single every week, every Friday. Being that the summer started off on a Friday, I just dropped something every Friday for the summer. Like I said, I got the Afro beat. I started off with the Afro beat type shit. Then I jumped into some R&B. I jumped into some pop. I jumped into some hip hop, which is like the remote. I just got like different vibes on it, all different types of vibes. So it's not like a listener that's just hearing one type of genre. It's like for everybody to tune into, something that everybody could enjoy, not just one type of crowd. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And do you have a special name for that, for the playlist, anything like that?
It's just called Summer 2019 because I wanted to make this one a memorable one. A lot of good things have been happening musically for me this summer, so I just wanted to like leave a stamp. 2019, like summer 2019, it was pretty dope for me.
Now, in a game full of mumble rappers, I literally like, it's a lot of them. You feel me? What makes you, really, stick to, the roots, and deliver your message through the right way. You feel me? Instead of, people having to dab and all that shit. And I'm pretty sure you want to make some part of music too, but I'm pretty sure you sound like a real conscious type dude. You feel me? Like you really care about what you're putting out. What makes you stick to that?
Well, it mainly has to do with the influences that I grew up listening to. I don't wanna shift away from what I grew up on, what my city's about, how we started hip hop, because we the ones that started hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep that in the back of my mind when I'm making these new sounds. I do everything. It's not just like lyrical conscious rap. I try to touch up on everything so everybody could listen to my shit and rock out and have a good time listening to my shit, whether it's the OGs or the youngins that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like I do a little bit of everything. It relates back to my name, Gemini. Like we the jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now just to segue off you saying something about influences. If you could sit down and pick somebody's brain in the industry, who would that be?
That's a tough one. I know a lot of people gonna hate me for saying this, but it'll probably be either Kanye, cause he has so much genius musically, or I would say Dr. Dre, cause Dr. Dre has he has this sound and this vibe that's just like unmatchable. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah. Listen, I agree. I agree with both of them. Listen, man, Kanye West, he's crazy as hell. You feel me, the motherfucker? Like literally, like, oh, he's a Gemini. Hey, man, I don't know that. Listen, but I literally just called my man the other day. I'm like, listen, this Kanye West church situation is type lit. You feel me? But I'm not fucking with him because this nigga gonna do some bullshit in like a month or so. You feel me? Like he gonna blame it on the schizo shit. You feel me and all that. So I agree with the Kanye. I definitely believe with the Dr. Dre. You feel me? Like it's Dre. You feel me? Straight classics. Yeah. Is there anything else that we haven't touched down on that you definitely want to talk about? Anything, that you want to get out to your fans, whether it's upcoming projects, shows, concerts, anything.
Well, I've been doing a lot of showcases. Shout to Drewski, shouts to Chicano. Chicano's my guy. He's been helping out a lot on the music scene. Right now, I got a single out before I drop the playlist. The summertime playlist is called On God. That song is pretty tough. It's been on the radio. It's been on it's on World Star. It's already on This Is 50. It's been mainly everywhere. But that's my go-to right now. It's like that song is really hot. It's bubbling up. So I'm trying to keep focus on that and getting that to where it needs to be. Cause as an independent artist, it's kind of hard to get the outlets that you deserve. Cause there's like a billion artists out there, and it's like you constantly fighting day by day for a spot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to do my thing out here, trying to do my thing with that. Like in the past, I've done mixtapes with I don't know if you're familiar, DJ Smalls. He did Drake's first tape, Yo Gotti's DJ. I've done a tape with him. Yeah. I've worked with Chris Rivers. I worked with like a couple. Yeah, I've worked with a couple cool artists around the city. Just artists that I believe in, artists that I could relate to, and I'm just trying to keep working. I'm just trying to stay busy with this shit.
I mean, well, listen, I can definitely tell you a little advice, man. You definitely gotta stay consistent. You gotta. A lot of people's biggest failures is their thoughts. I mean, like the biggest reason behind their failures is their thoughts. If you tell yourself, yo, I'm going to fail, or I can't do this push up, or I can't get up and drop another lyric, or I can't pack out another show, that's what it's gonna be. I had to learn that for myself. All the flops and all the bad things was literally me. You know what I mean? Like, cause sometimes your body, your mental gets tired, you get weak. You feel me? But you gotta learn how to keep going, keep striving, and keep consistent. You know what I mean? And empower the mind. And definitely put your mental health first. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things I had to deal with. If anybody know me, they know I'm literally eye open, eye closed. That's my motto. I mean, foot forward promotion, that's all I do. I grind. You feel me? Like, a lot of people only knew me because they didn't know my face. They just knew my name. Because I was grinding so hard, I would not leave the computer. I'm talking about I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't eat. I'm damn near dizzy. Like, damn, what the fuck wrong with me? Oh, I didn't eat all day. You feel me? Like, so, you know what I mean? So, you really gotta stay focused. You gotta stay consistently grinding. You gotta get out the crib. A lot of people are not out the house. You feel me? That's why a lot of artists' music is not really going anywhere, because they go from their house to the studio, back to their house, put it on Instagram, and that's it. Put it on Facebook, that's it. Put it on Twitter, that's it. No, you got to go out and kiss babies and shake hands and kiss babies. You got to really get out there and meet people when you don't want to. All the things that you're not supposed to be, not all the things that you don't want to do are the things that you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? So definitely just stay consistent. Keep your foot in their necks. You feel me? And that's really all I can really say, and deliver that quality music. My homegirl Kim Coco definitely told me about you. I mean, she's definitely a fan of your music. My man Charlie B. TV heard your music. He got the interview at the Hut and BX. Shout out to the Hut and BX. You feel me? I'm so BX. You feel me? They definitely holding it down out there. Any you artists out there, any people out there, that want to go get some good, some good clothing or some good, opportunities through them. Make sure y'all check them out in the BX. But yeah. Yeah, just stay consistent. Understand that it might take a long time. Understand that sometimes you don't got time to cry or like getting your feelings. You got to work. You feel me? But when you get time to cry and you get time to get your feelings out, do it, because that's where the mental illness problems come in. You know what I mean? But besides that, listen, man, it's HIPHOPSINCE1987. It's the news co-signer. I'm here with my guy GEMINIJYNX. You feel me? And we out.